Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Eldoria, where the skies shimmered like sapphire silk and the rivers hummed forgotten lullabies, there lived a princess named Seraphina. She was known far and wide, not just for her unmatched beauty but for the strange enchantment that wrapped around her golden hair like the sun's own light. Every morning, when Seraphina brushed her hair, it glowed brighter than firelight, and the scent of wildflowers filled the palace halls. Her gown sparkled with tiny embroidered stars, and her emerald eyes seemed to read the hearts of men. But Seraphina was not vain, nor was she proud. Her beauty was a burden, for kings and princes from distant lands came to win her hand, not for love, but for power. Seraphina longed for something else. Something real. Something true. One evening, as the moon rose over the horizon, Seraphina wandered into the castle's forgotten wing. There, behind a velvet curtain, she discovered an ancient mirror standing alone in dust and silence. The moment she looked into it, the mirror shimmered and spoke. "Only the one who sees beyond your golden hair shall find the path to your heart." Startled but intrigued, Seraphina visited the mirror every night. It never said more, but its message echoed in her soul. She vowed that she would never marry anyone who only praised her looks. She wanted to be loved for her mind, her courage, and her soul. Soon, word spread of a strange challenge laid by the princess. She would no longer accept suitors unless they passed a test she herself would give. Princes arrived, speaking poetry about her beauty, crafting songs about her hair and her gowns, but none could answer the single question she asked. "Who am I, beneath what you see?" All failed. Then came a boy, not a prince, not even noble. A shepherd named Sorellen. He had journeyed barefoot for days, guided by a dream of a golden-haired maiden and a voice that whispered, "Follow the forest of blue leaves." Sorellen stood before the princess in her garden of glass roses. Unlike others, he did not stare in awe. He bowed gently and said, "I've come to find a truth, not to win a prize." Seraphina raised an eyebrow. "Then tell me, Sorellen, who am I, beneath what you see?" Sorellen studied her quietly. "You are someone trapped in a palace of mirrors, where every reflection is a lie. But your eyes are windows, and they want to be opened." For the first time, the mirror in the castle wing shimmered without her touch. That night, Seraphina invited Sorellen to walk the hidden corridors of the palace. They spoke not of gowns or gold, but of stars, of loss, of stories from the hills. She told him of the mirror. He told her of a forgotten shrine in the mountains where truth could become light. "I think," he said, "you're waiting for someone to walk beside you, not ahead, not behind." The next day, the royal court was in an uproar. The princess had spent an entire night with a shepherd. The king was furious. A man without a name cannot marry a girl of gold. Seraphina stood tall before the court. "Then I shall marry no one. For no name or crown is worth more than truth." But Sorellen, too, had a secret. He returned to the forest and took off the plain cloak he wore. Beneath it lay a seal, an emblem of the forgotten house of Valemere, a noble family thought lost in war. He had hidden his lineage to test hearts, not impress them. When he returned, he did not reveal the truth immediately. He instead took Seraphina to the mountains where the Shrine of Light waited. Along the way, they crossed whispering rivers and shadowed valleys, where fear tried to turn them around. In the forest of blue leaves, exactly like the one from Sorellen's dream, they faced the trial of the mirror again. This time, the mirror rose from the ground, taller and grander than before, glowing silver in the starlight. It asked Seraphina, "Do you see him?" She said, "I see the one who walked into my silence and listened. I see the soul, not the shadow." Then it asked Sorellen, "Do you see her?" He replied, "I see a girl who holds her beauty like armor, not pride. I see her dreams, trembling but whole." The mirror shone so brightly that it cracked, then vanished into the sky like a comet. In the ruins of the shrine, they found a ring carved from starlight and stone. Seraphina took it and placed it on Sorellen's hand. "No court," she said, "no crown, can define what I choose. And I choose you." Sorellen then revealed who he was, not to impress, but so they could walk together in truth. Years passed. Seraphina ruled beside Sorellen, not as queen and consort, but as partners. Her golden hair still shone, but now it shimmered with something deeper, peace. And in the palace's forgotten wing, where once stood the mirror of truth, bloomed a single rose of pure glass. It never withered, and it never lied.